is Sherry, and I am here with HypnoPaige, which is also Paige Wacker. And we have been reading a book called Influence. This was her idea. It's by a guy named Robert Cialdini. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay. He has a weird last name. But this book will really make you think. So we wanted to share a couple things we've learned. So since it's called influence, I thought I should look up what does influence mean. And that is the power of persons or things to produce actions, behavior, or opinions. So I'm wanting to know what a hypnotherapist thinks about influence. So Paige, would you share some thoughts?
Yep, I actually help people every day with the ways that they have been influenced at other times in their lives, and to try to help them turn that around and make their lives work a little better. So we are influenced all the time. And this book was very good at beginning to point some of those out.
Yes, it's very enlightening.
It was very enlightening. Yes, it was.
So one of the topics at the very beginning of the book is reciprocity, which is kind of a big word. So what is reciprocity in a simple form?
In a simple form, as he explains it, reciprocity is actually just a mutual exchange. But when he looks at, and what he explains in the book, is the power of reciprocation, or the rule of reciprocation. And the rule of reciprocation actually says that we should try to repay in kind what another human being has provided for us. So think of all the samples that you find at the grocery store.
Yep.
And when you pick up one of those samples, do you feel led to maybe go down that aisle and try to find that very thing?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
I've also had, I was telling her earlier, friends buy me lunch, and then I mentally remember, okay, later, next time we go to lunch, I need to buy, because they bought me lunch last
Because
time.
they did that. Yep. And one of the funniest stories I remember at the very beginning of the book, when he's trying to prove reciprocity or the rule of reciprocation, was a university professor sent several Christmas cards to people he had no idea who they were. He just pulled names and numbers out of a phone book, or addresses out of a phone book. And what returned, he had no idea what was going to happen, but what happened was most of those people reciprocated. Most of those people sent a card to him and didn't even ask who he was.
Yeah.
They just did it because they'd received a card. Have you ever done that?
I have not done that, but I have gotten a card from someone that wasn't on my list and then sent them a card when I got their card.
Bingo!
Yeah.
Done that too.
Exactly. So what would be a good application that we could leave people with after learning about reciprocity? What's something they could do to use that in a good way?
In a good way. Well, I think that from a business standpoint, that, even in the grocery stores, people are giving samples away, and it's usually a sample of something that's fairly good.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what say it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
They want you to try it, they want you to like it, and then they want you to buy it.
Right.
So I think that's probably a good rule for a business person to begin to understand and think about. If you are going to give something away, maybe not the little pens or magnets or something that you can get anywhere, but maybe give something away that's really, really good, something that really represents who you are and what you do, and then people will want to have more of it.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form, or they're going to tell someone about your business. So I think it's one way to really, forward and build your business. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so the book is Reciprocity, or not Reciprocity, the book is Influence, and it's about reciprocity. Yes. At the beginning. We'll do some more videos about it, and we'll put a link to the book on Amazon underneath the video in case you want to check it out. So thanks for joining us today.